Okay, so we have a basic site. So let's do a couple of things to this right now. I'm going to go into the HTML, save all, and I want to add a couple more rows of this text. So I'm just going to copy it, enter, paste it in. And we'll do it again. Just so that it gives, a little bit of makes, a little more sense. And then I'm going to go up under here, and under our aside, I'm going to put my cursor, and I'm going to insert an image. See if this works. I'm going to say OK. It's too big, so I'm going to go in here and change it, and I'm going to take it to 600 and change that to 300. Still too big, so change that to 500. 300, that's not too bad. Okay. And now it's sort of coming along, right? Okay. Now, just, you can sit here and add to this. And I may want to add a little bit of height to the footer. So let's go up under the CSS designer. Let's say File, Save All. All right, now let's look at our list. I want footer. I want to add a little height. We're going to do pixels. That'll be fine. Let's take a look at it. Now, let's see. The text, let's add a little padding around the text because we want to make sure we're still in footer. Let's add a little padding down so that it is centered. So there we go. We'll lock that into place. And that looks okay. And theoretically, I should probably make it blue, but that's okay. And we could change the text. But that gives you a nice little site right now. Now, what I would recommend then is if we go back to the files, it's this easy. So here's our index page, and what I would do in order to produce these other pages, right? Even though all you need to do is this first page, that's all you need for this class, is show me that you can get the first page together. But for those that are interested in more, what we're going to do is once you always do the first page, the front page first, because there's certain components that are going to be on the same page, on every page, okay? Because it's called continuity and unity, okay? A header, that's where the logo and the name of the website is always on every page. The navigation also is on every single page, and it doesn't change location. It's all, these are both always in the same location, and the other thing that's always in the same location is the footer. So after you build your first page, the next page is all you're doing is changing, you'll change the content in the aside and in the section. That's all you have to do. That's how we get move this around. Now, so what we're going to do is we're up under files, and you're going to right click on index. Well, let's make sure it's selected, and edit, duplicate. Okay, so we're going to duplicate it. You're going to duplicate it 1, 2, 3, 4 more times, 4 total. So edit, duplicate, that's 3, that's 4, we have 5 pages. Oh, stop that. I don't want to rename it. Just want to select it. All right, edit, duplicate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now we go in and change the names. So this one is going to be, remember, everything was a lowercase, about. And this will be service. This will be contact. Next one will be products. Okay, so now I have 5 pages, and all I would have to do is open all of these and then start editing the content on each of these pages. So we'll say File, Save All, just in case something changed. But right now I have HTML open, but I can open up, if I wanted to go in here, do the About page, and if I wanted to change it, I would just, the first thing is I would just change here, and I would change, instead of the title, it's going to say About. And then I would go and change content in the aside and in the section. That's how easy it is going to be. And then we would double click service, change it from spiral circle, and this way we can see so let me go ahead and File, Save All, and then we'll take a look this. We'll do our remote view in Google. Okay, so we are on, it says service, see? There it goes, it changes to About, and then it changes to spiral circle, okay? And yes, I have a little bit of a problem here. My image is still too big, but that's okay. I can go in and edit that. But see, that's why we look at this, all right? So let me go back into that, make that change, and we'll go look at that. So let us, and that's why it's really important, because, well, it's a CSS change. So, oh no, it isn't. So I'm going to have to do this on all of them. All right. So so it's still a height issue. So let's change that to 200. Let's change this to 400. Now, because I didn't view that before I made this, I have to do that to all of the pages. So that's the service page. So now we have to do the same for the About. And we have to do it to the index page. So that is why, that's the whole point of getting everything set. And I should have viewed it, but I didn't. But that's okay. Lesson learned, right? And I don't even know if I got the right number here. All right, so File, Save All. Let's go view that one more time. And it's really important that you look at it in different browsers, because it's going to look different in different browsers. So for example, the blah, 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 blah is over. Let's see. Okay, so there we go. All right, so it's important that you view things in different browsers. All right, guys? So that is that. Now, that's just a basic page. I would say play around with it. Play around with it, okay? But I hope this should get you guys started and give you a little bit better understanding of Dreamweaver and what you can do with this. Does it end here? No. If you're really interested in web development, I would highly recommend that you continue working with Dreamweaver and seeing what it can do for you. I've just touched a little bit of its capabilities, okay? All right, guys. Have a great week and do great things.